Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Minecraft video. In this one Redstone video, it's a little bit weird. I am going to be showing you what it's like to be in my brain. That sounds weird. Let me explain. For a couple of years now that I've been doing YouTube, you've seen me do tutorials and you recognize this world. You in the background, you see this, and this has basically got all of the redstone contraptions I've ever done on a video, and all the ones that I'll make for future videos or just for myself. And this is what I like to call, and a lot of other Minecrafts call, their testing world. Now over here you can see, I'm not going to get into these, but these are just builds that I do for my worlds, other worlds, because I have a lot of worlds on Minecraft and a lot of old worlds, future worlds and that. But let's go down here and let me show you what it's like down here. Now you can already see that there's just tons of that, and I actually think if we can find 0, 0, which will be about here, I think it's somewhere here, you can see these are some of my earlier redstone builds, ones that have been years ago, and use stuff like sorting systems, rainbow beacons, 2x2 piston doors, pulse extenders, I can't forget it, and then just weird things like this, farm and things. But yeah, I also have like other things that I test. Like here is a flush staircase, so you can see the floor removes, the staircase pops, and then eventually it then switches back. You have stuff here that you've seen in videos where you can, which are my methods for removing floors, you know. I think the redstone torch and the path one, you've got early designs of super smelters. You've got rock, paper, scissors. This is a fun one, you just flick there, so I'm going to choose paper, let's see, and I win. There we go, lovely. Stuff like this, and it works there. But this world is where I go and do testing. So let's just get into a couple of builds. Here you have like a shulker box system where you can swap shulker box with another shulker box. So you just simply turn that arrow. Wait, is this broken? Huh. Apparently this is broken. I don't know why this is broken. Probably because this isn't hooked up to anything. Why isn't this hooked up into anything? Oh, there needs to be something in here, which there apparently isn't. Did I break this at some point? Apparently I broke this at some point. And then there should be one in there. So you get 1, 2, yeah, there's supposed to be one in there and there isn't. I can just quickly fix that. So if I place this in here, there we go. See, look, this is just a simple shulker box reloaded. The shulker box breaks, goes, and then when that light comes back on, you should be able to reuse it. There we go. So you get that, and then you can move this. The light goes off, and you can see it's inactive, so you can't change it. And when the light goes off, you can change it again. There we go. There we go. Works. This here is how you do what they call comparator outputs, and it's how this basically works. You can change the output of stuff. There you go, and then it's very simple. This just compares it to this. When it reaches the same level as that, it breaks this and then breaks all this, and then you can get a signal, and then when you go over by one, it does this and then breaks the loop. What other stuff do we have in here? Oh, this one's quite cool. This is a rotating storage system that rotates it by 2, so it uses the double input of a observer and it rotates it by 2, and it just uses a piston feed tape. And this is how you build a face scanner. You do that, and then you run into that, and then okay, this is clearly old redstone. Oh no, it does work, and it's, you know, just detecting it with because you can detect it with string. Ice farm. Ice is not dead. Over here we have I think randomizers, non-stackable item filters, 3x3 piston door, and then over here is my updated, which you guys haven't seen in the tutorial yet. I don't know. I'll show you guys. This is a updated 3x3 piston door. So my other one was obviously a huge success. Actually, a lot of people liked it. They were confused by why the middle was there, and it was just to make it really simple. Why the middle was gravity blocks, but this is one with non-gravity blocks that will be coming out in a future episode. This is instrument machine, so each one plays a different instrument, and then you get the one beats. There we got the fans. This was that. I remember some people were confused why it had broken, and it was because it was in between two chunks, so the redstone kept breaking. Oh, look here. Here is another lovely one. This is a revolving door. You see? Did I seriously turn all these off? Aye. Let me get, there you go, a revolving door. That was quite a fun build. You've got decoders and encoders, and then you've got a 7-segment display. You got all of this weird stuff here. Now this probably looks really weird, but this was me designing an escalator, and oh my god, it's so broken. See, every time you load up the world, it breaks. Well, I say it breaks, the game forgets what it's on and then it glitches. This was my first design, an escalator, second design. This is one was my best design, and then there's just this guy. I'll show you how this one works. This one's a good one. It's basically just a lot of piston feed tapes, but you can see here. There's those two that need breaking. It works quite well. It's quite a... There's the other two that are broken. But yeah, this is the... yeah, this is my escalator design. And it actually does work. Like, if you stand at the bottom here, and you just walk forward, you eventually get up there. It's quite a cool system, actually. And then you get to the top, and then you walk off. But yeah, I don't know why. I think this probably was like at least a week of just designing escalators just for the fun of it. I think I did a video on it. This is the ultimate super smelter. That was quite fun. You've got 2 iterations of moss farms, another super smelter. That one looks a little bit more simple. TNT launchers. I actually love this. You know, have you ever seen those elevators in, I think is it European? This is in Eastern European, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they're just constantly, they revolve up and down. And this was me building one in Minecraft. You know, the ones where it goes up. I feel like people might know what I'm talking about in the comments or watching this video, but yeah, you see it, and yeah, that was quite a fun one. What else have we got that I can show you with my brain? Block swapper. In Bedrock, you can't just normally swap blocks because we haven't got there. So this is a way about it. I don't actually understand how this works properly. Yeah. Here's how you phase through the floor, by the way. I found a way to phase through the floor. That was embarrassing. Here we go. And there you go. You just phase through the floor. So yeah, this is my brain. This is where so much happens, and every redstone thing you see in a video tutorial or any build you see has gone into this world. Actually, the final thing I'm going to show you are these slime bullet launchers, because I actually love just sitting here on them. This is where I do my thinking most of the time, just on these. But yeah, this is where every single thing that you see in my videos has gone to. So before it gets to a video, it goes on here, and then you see it rebuilt for the tutorial or in the actual world. But I really hope you've enjoyed this video. It's a bit different, a bit weird, but I thought it was interesting. I thought you'd be interested in seeing everything behind the curtain of my videos. If you have enjoyed, hit the like button and subscribe. If you're new here, you're probably really confused. If not, you understand. Yeah, but consider subscribing, liking, turn on notification bells for all future updates. And yeah, I will catch you all later. See ya.